We're going to go, hope I've got the setup okay. A few things with our sound as well. Get the one that we're coming through. Start with our karakia. Karakuta bringing us in this morning. Getting off our week. Start with our karakia this morning. Tuki rue te tuki roa te tuki nā te tēnei tuki ko te tuki nā ronga ue te mana kahi ngā tāne ka tākoto kei raro kei ngā manu rungi raro tāwhiki te tuki nei. Papa te tuki kei hoa ki ka tapu ka noa tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū. Ko te hau o tāwhiri wātea, wārea ki ronga wārea ki raro tākoto. Tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e tāi ki e. Ai au ki te whenua, ai au ki te rangi, ai au ki te tai au sīpei mauri ora. Morena everybody, morena koutou, coming to you live streaming from Perth again this morning. Still here, one more day here, but just been lovely just to be immersed around this place and just learn a little bit more as we sort of go through the journey. Like we mentioned on Friday, we are just sort of touching base with a lot of whānau in the area. Sort of just spending a little bit of time with two of my boys, and just sort of catching up with them as we haven't seen each other for quite a while. And it's been a certain amount of time, and 2 mokos later, so meeting our mokos for the first time was awesome, and just spending some time with them. Also, just just having a look around and just having some kōrero with other whānau, other connections that we're kind of making here in the Perth region, which is Whānau, which is the southwest region of Australia. Within that sits Perth. Like we mentioned on Friday, there is the Ngākau people reside in this area, and under that ingoa, or the Ngākau people, is 14 roku, or 14 tribes, or 14 hapu that sit under that umbrella. So, all connection, they all connect through their language and kinship, culture, shared histories, and things like that. And the relationships are expressed through traditional practices, and also contemporary practices. They sort of evolve as sort of everything else evolves around us and as we grow. Some of the kōrero that I've sort of heard are, just sharing some of the kōrero out through our haerenga, through our little journey. I heard of elders speaking about how some of the ways that the tamariki were brought up, and how they were taught mātauranga. And one of the kōreros was that they were taught never to cast shadows on anyone around them, and to be wary about that. So they kind of stayed low and kept the shadows off other people. And it was quite interesting because the outcome of that, or the purpose, or the thing that was taught or they took on, was to consider things around them before themselves. So to keep themselves in a humble state, to think about what, to consider what is around them, or who is in their vicinity and things like that. Also, the other one was Rākau, that's because up here all over here is a lot of snakes. So they pointed out and had kōrero about some of the Rākau that they would inform the tamariki about to go and sit under. And the leaves are very spiky. The leaves that would fall off the tree and fall onto the ground were very thin, long, spiky, quite uncomfortable. But that was because of exactly because of the leaves, where the belly of the snake didn't like to go across such a grainy surface or such a prickly surface on their belly. So just learning and listening to some of the pūrākau and some of the teachings is awesome to hear from other places and other spaces and other practices of old. through the ancestral lines, you know. Like I mentioned, coming to Spain a couple of times with some of the two oldest boys, the two next ones after our kauri, and just creating some connection for them. And I suppose for them, it's connection to home as well, connection to self, connection to home, and meet mokos that have just come through, those generations that are coming through that we call it or sometimes about in Ngākau Oho, meeting them and connecting with them and share stories, you know, it was to share stories and laughs and cry. Then you realise when the photos come out that you're the shortest one on the photo. Everyone else is kind of taken off before you know it. So it was comes to, and it sort of, you know, dawned on me, what can I leave, you know, because, you know, we're not here every day, we're not here a lot. They don't come back much. You know, they have their lives and their journeys here. So to come over and see them and, you know, immerse yourself and hear about their journeys and things like that. So then it's sort of, you know, what do I leave or what do I, you know, with them? What do I leave with them? Or what do I leave to them, you know? What tools may be considered, what kōrero experiences, and the way we koha, what could I koha to their balance, things like that, you know, and all from our whānau too, you know, we're all having kōreros and sharing and how that sort of integrates with, you know, the further journey. And I suppose in this way it comes back to, you know, this is why I do Ngākau Oho, or why, you know, you wake the system to balance places. It's not like that all the time, and it's all a journey, and we all have, you know, we all have our journey, and we all have our wānanga, but the reason, you know, we can work with Ngākau Oho, work with the tools in the kete, or accumulate tools for ourselves in the kete, that we can offer those places and those spaces in our young generations to come. So they can, no matter the environment or places they're in, also, you know, have something for them to hold, or, you know, to hold their balance or through their challenging times. And it's different for them because of the environments they're in and the challenges that come up for them. So it's been awesome, but, you know, just to tap into some of the local whānau. So just to mihi ana ki ngā tūpuna o tēnei whenua, you know, just to acknowledge the ancestors of this whenua, of the ngonga people, you know, of these lands, or this country, sorry, as they speak, of this country, but really the connection to their whenua. A lot of red whenua up here. So very beautiful whenua, but it's not as hot as you would think. That behind me is all illusion. It is actually there, but not pumping out a lot of heat. But so our ahi, so which is very important to them. That's another thing that we kind of learned. Very important into the fire. They have certain ways of burning off the whenua, as opposed to, you know, the destructive fires that have been happening through their summer periods, especially up here when it gets hot. You start climbing into the 40s, and you know, in the middle of their summer, high 30s, 40s. So that was another kōrero that came through. They had actually particular fires, types of fires that they actually had to burn off the whenua, create rejuvenation for the whenua, all of that sort of stuff. Really, you know, the knowledge of living in these places was, is you know, all steeped in this knowledge of living in these environments, in this whenua. Apai no reira, again, mihi ana kia koutou. Thank you for coming in this morning. If you're coming in for the first time, please, no mai hara mai whakatau mai, just settle into our space. It's just an hour that we spend with each other, some movement, short meditation, just really coming back from the head back to the heart. We just waking those spaces up, waking our balance up, you know, and we are all come downloaded with everything and so much. Bye. So just coming in, just relaxing to our space this morning, sitting with the manawa, sitting with our heart space. You have your rākau, bit of water, bit of space for yourself. So we're kind of not and we're not banging anything, knocking anything off. Well, I hope you can hear the sound. We'll just sort of change the direction of the sound. So hopefully it's coming through loud and clear. Learned a couple of things.
how our speakers will sort of push towards the direction of where we're at. So hopefully it looks. Right, go our breath. Find your place, find your spot. Sitting in the heart this morning, drawing our breath in and out of the heart, best of all, short opening of the tinana. Integrate the fingers together, palms facing up. Alright, roll the wrist out, push the palms away, up over the upoko, breath in, haki roto. Well, haki waho this time, release the fingers, come back down, wide of the tinana. Re-interlock at the bottom, palms are facing up on more, releasing the breath. Haki roto, breath in. Haki waho. Kaiato, haki roto. Haki waho. Kari ngā to mea upoko. Stretching this morning, opening up the kake, titiro ki raro. Looking towards Papa. Allow the stretch down the back of the kaki. Feel that opening. Feel the difference that's making. Applying a little bit of pressure. Right, slowly bringing our upoko back to center. Release the hands. It's time, pushing up under the kaua. Keep towards Lagi. Little kirunga. Stretching through the poka. Kaki. Through the front. Just assisting through the pressure of the push of the hands. One more ringa. Right, slowly coming back to center. Titiro ki mau. Pushing, dropping the chin over the left shoulder. Just through the turn, just to see if you can push a little bit further each time. You'll feel it, sort of stretch around the kaki and also down into the back of into the tuna. Right, slowly back to center. Right, whakapiti, push ngā makou. Push the pauai. Open the shoulder, through the twist, feel the stretch, down through the tuna. Right, slowly coming back to center. To do the upoko, this time keeping the upoko straight ahead. You need some assistance with the stretch, just bring the arm up over. Just allow the weight just to add. Contribute to the stretch. So drop the shoulder, just opening up down through the side of the kaki. Really simple. Just go to your ability, feel the space. Some of you may not need the arm or the assistance into the stretch. Apply slowly back to center. Graffiti, back to our other side. Slowly stretch down through the side of the kaki. Down onto the shoulder. Straight in. Beautiful. Stretch and open up that side of the kaki. Also back to center. Right, haki roto. Right, lean out in front of ourselves. Just walk out on the fingertips. Just come forward as far as you can. Just allow it to open up through the back, the shoulders, arms. Quite slowly coming back up to center. Breath in, haki roto. Haki waho. Push it up again, down in front. This is just to allow ourselves to maybe move a little bit deeper. Stretch. Shuffle the tinana, starting to open ourselves up. Quite back up to center. Haki roto. Haki waho, this time, wai keep the turi, Dropping the knee towards the chin. Reach out with the front arm. Slowly move down. You'll move down the side of the Tinana. Keep relaxed. Quiet. Back up to center. Okay, breathe in. Haki roto. Iwaho. Good marks. Kawa ki te turi. Allow yourself to stretch down. Right, draw the arm across the front. This is stretching the side of the Tinana. Right, slowly coming back up to center. Roll haki roto. Through the center toe. Haki waho. Elbow to the papa. Allow the arm up over the top of the upoko. The shoulder back so the chest or your poho doesn't close. Haki roto all the way down through the spine of the Tinana. Slowly back up to center. Kofiti, elbow to papa. Bring the side, allow the Tinana to relax. Then keep the shoulder back. Right, slowly back up to center. Beautiful. Quite bring out two up. Roll right. Stabilize yourself. Wider than the hope. Just move. Your turi across the front of the Tinana. So really nice go around the lower back or through the hope. Keep a bit supple. Some movements. Unlock so they don't lock. Really nice little bit of self-care. You can bring them right across the papa. Right. What's up? Two more. Tahi. One. Awesome. Beautiful. Kapai. Up into your space. Right, slowly. Fiddle into your space. Put it down a little bit. Fiddle into your space. Remember your hand position, sorry. Spacing each other as one. Ke papa, ke hunga. Find your space. Let's try each one. See how it considers a different way of breath. Bring our palms facing each other. All right, I'm over this morning. Begin to relax the body, eyes closed. Find your natural rhythm of breath. That is a nice flow of breath, there's no challenge. Eyes are closed, start to relax the tinana from the top of the upoko or across the scalp, across the forehead. Release all those muscles, allow them to all relax. Start to move down through the kānui around the paru, the uhu, mutu, all through the kānui area. Kauai, relax the kauai, relax all through the jaw. Allow that intention to release, allow it to sit there comfortably with no tension through it. Relax around the taringa, around the sides of the upoko, around above and below the ears. Move around to the back of the upoko, down into the base of the skull. Then you relax down through the kaki, each side. Down the front through the koka. Just relaxing onto the top of the shoulders. Relaxing down through the arms, the elbows, through the forearms, all the way to the tips of the fingers. Release, relax. Release, relax. Now your shoulders to drop. Just drop your shoulders. So there's no tension holding them up. Relax across your poho, your chest, upper back. Down to the upper puku, the center of the back. Down into the lower puku, into the lower back. Be mindful of these places to relax through the tinana. Sides of the tinana. Down through the internal spaces, through the digestive system. Relax and release all the tension in the internal organs. Down into the hope, all through the uri. The waiwai. Thighs into the turi. Down into the D area, through the calves and the shins. Through into the ankles and the heels and through the feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Now all these areas to relax. In your whole space, your whole tinana, a little relaxed. I'll slowly bring our attention to our breath. Elongate your breath, longer, slower and deeper. Pāki roto, breath in. Start the breath from the uri. The central pole, through the pū manoa. Through our manoa, poka. On the way to our whatu manoa. Our pū moto moto, our crown. 3, 2, 1. Just release your breath. Allow your breath to exhale, drop your shoulders. Wai anō, 3 deep breaths. 2 more, haki roto. Feel the breath through the center from the uri. Feel the breath through the central po. Center of the tinana. So it moves up through the center. All the way to our pū moto moto. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your breath. Allow your breath to exhale all the way up to tina. Pai tahi anō, haki roto, draw our breath. From our base, all the way up through the center, tinana. Climb to the top, to the pū moto moto. Three, 2, 1. Just let your breath release. Relax your tinana, drop your shoulders. Keep our elongated breath, that long, slow, deep breath. Bring our attention to the center of the poho. Space of our manawa. Beginning to draw breath, breathe in and out of the heart. Ākiroto. Slow, deep breaths. Really centered our focus on our internal space, space of our heart, the connection of breath to the space. Feel a breeze upon your breath, enter its center. Feel your vibration, o ia rere, o ihi ranga. Pulsates through the tinana. Your ia rere. Frequency. Our attention on the breath entering. Releasing the manawa. Again, feel the breeze upon your breath, enter its center. Feel its warmth, feel its glow. Take your deep breaths and breathe in and out of the heart. Feel the warmth becoming warmer. Its glow becoming brighter. Feel the mana that sits within aroha, our unconditional love. Our connection to all things. Whakawhetai, our gratitude to all things. Feel your breath, inhaling. Slowly exhaling. Breathing in to the heart. Feel its warmth becoming warmer, its glow becoming brighter. Feel the mana opening the heart. Gratitude for all things. With your breath around your space, you sit in the center of your manawa. Really begin to flush its energy through your entire system. Pushing the energy of the heart through the back of the kaki, plus the top of the upoko. Down through the kānuri. Poka, the front of the kaki, back onto the shoulders. Slowly saturating your whole tinana, your whole space, the energy of the heart. The energy flushing through the shoulders, down the arms, all the way through to the tips of your fingers, and beyond. Through the shoulders, flushing through the poho, through the upper back, down into the upper puku, to the center of the back, down into the lower puku, through to the lower back. The energy of your heart as it pulsates through your tinana, down through the sides of the tinana, the rib cage. Center of the heart, flush its energy through your internal system. To the hope, to the uri, the breath, flushing the energy of the heart. The hope, the uri, slowly moving down the thighs, the top of the waiwai. Flush its energy into the turi. Down through the calves, the shins, all the way into the ankles. Pulsating its energy through the feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Feel the energy of the heart pulsating in your whole system. That's vibration, saturating your whole tinana. Immersed in one with the heart, immersed with its energy, its Māori of life. By coming back, our awareness, 3 deep breaths, from our higher faculties, your higher knowing, drawing our first breath through the top of the upoko, hākiroto. Expand your chest, drawing breath, fully encapsulating the tinana, our higher space, and allow the breath just to release down through into papa. Hākiroto, draw our breath through the top. Our higher faculties, places of knowing, release your breath down into papa. Relaxing, keeping the tinana relaxed. One more breath, hākiroto, breath in. In the capacity of the tinana, release your breath. Slowly come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. You're ready coming back to our space. And hold our energy, our body in the same alignments. Opening the eyes, the toes, fingers slowly coming back. with the tinana, rising for our kōtipito. Where's our full direction? A piroto, a kiwaho, kōtipito, to our center. The tairāwhiti, facing the tairāwhiti, find your movement, straw into our positional efforts. Two whara mai kia rangi nui, a mō ki a papatua nuku, te pito, kia te Māori, ka Wairua, Hinengaro, Tinana, i oranga Whānau, o te pito. I tamatāne, e tūtamawari. The centre, masculine and feminine, o ki whakawuri, me a ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, o Ngāuri, whakaheke, ko te pitu, te o centre. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei, from our tairāwhiti, kuri, te tai tonga to ourselves. A ki roto, to find your fluidity, a ki waho, ko te pito, ti o centre. Pera mai kia rangi nu, ka maua ki a papatuanu, pito, ti o centre. Te a te mau, Ngāranga Wairua, well your spirits, well your tinana, well your Whānau, return to your centre. Tūtamakāne, o te tūtamawahine, ua centre, o te pito. Ki whakamuri, ngā ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, Māori, ka heke, ko te pito. Ua centre. Tuna ta Māori, horero mai, ti hei, uri, i te tai, uauru, a kina, a puta, ko te pito, tua centre. Uwhera mai, ka rangi nui, ka maua ki a papatua nuku, o te pito. Kia te mau, ka Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga tinana, hei oranga Whānau, turn to your centre. Te tūtamatāne, te tūtamawahine, te to yourself, between your masculine and feminine. Ki whakahuri, ngā ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga, Ngāuri, whakaheke, ko te pito. We well for our generations that are to come. Tukuna ta Māori, ti hei. Uri, te tai tokaru, to our north. Vast direction, hākina, hāputa, ko te pito, to our centre. Tu whera mai kia rangi nui, ka maua ki a papatuanuku, ko te pito, ground yourself. Ground yourself. A world of light, return to your centre. Kia te Māori, vast acknowledge your life force. Hei oranga Wairua, hei oranga Hinengaro, hei oranga tinana, hei oranga Whānau. Return to your centre. Tūtamatāne, te tūtamawahine. Teta, masculine and feminine, o ki whakamuri, ngā ngātu ki ngā tūpuna, hei oranga o Ngāuri, whakaheke, ko te pito. Tukuna ta Māori, horero mai, ti hei, tapai hākina, hāputa, eyes closed. Feel the pulsating energy through your tinana, palms facing forward, tilt your shoulders back, lift your upoko. Feel papa, rejuvenating energy through the tinana. Feel yourself standing in your awa, your puna. Allow its energy to move through your tinana. Right, deep breath in, haki roto, haki waho. Kapai, bring our Rākau up, long Rākau this morning. Going to go straight into opening the tinana today, creating movement through the tinana. Right, arms are both facing down. Mahi pēnei, you can come right over to the back, to the lower back, pai ana. Right, well, just to where your ability is. It's really just about self-care, just starting to create movement, warming up the tinana, whatever that is for you, wherever you sit with the space. Pai two more, tahi, rua. So bring the Rākau up onto the shoulders, mahi pēnei. Right, just allow the movement to start shifting from the top, way through the tinana. This one here, not turning on the feet, just isolate through the top. And put it up through the shoulders, the poho, through the back. Now the arms to relax, just allow your movement to move through. Two more, tahi, wa, papai, now shifting the whole tinana, pivot off that back foot. I pēnei. Just looking after our turi, just looking after our knees. So through the next 10-15 minutes, where we can, pivot on that opposite foot. Just takes the strain off all the turns and twists through the tinana. Fine. Now we should have movement through the whole body. Apply three more. Toru. Rua. Tahi. Bring our Rākau back to centre. Up over the top. Arms are facing down. Mahi pēnei. Remember this first one, just allow your tinana to take its natural rhythm of movement. Don't isolate anything. Focus on pushing the hands forward, driving the hands forward. Start to open up through the shoulders and back. You're rowing your waka. Apply three more of these. Koru. Rua. Tahi. Apply from here, elbows. Bring our elbows across. Driving the elbows forward. Awesome. Feel that movement, reach deeper into the tinana. Just be aware of your natural rhythm of breathing. Driving the elbows forward. 5. Awesome. 3 more of these. Tahi. Rua. Toru. Bring our elbows, Rākau back to centre. So bring our palms are still facing down. Tapping our paw, mahi pēnei. Start pushing the Rākau across the tinana, out towards the side. So as far as you can. Remember, just indications of directions of movement. Feel your space. Move it off the foot. You're just stretching. Make it quiet. Keep our movement. We'll movement through the whole tinana. 2 more, tahi. Rua. Apply now ki runga. I'm pushing the Rākau up over the top of the shoulders. Behind how it shifts your tinana into a different movement. Opening a different area. Your natural rhythm of breathing, allow your breath to where you are. You're feeding the tinana. Try 3 more. Toru. Tua. Kahi. Pai ki raro. Ka pushing the rākau. Ki papa. Awesome. Right, feel that rhythm through your tinana. Taking your time. Just feeling your space. Keep your breath. Right, 3 more. Tahi. Tua. Toru. Awesome. Get up, go back to center. Arms are facing up. Mahi pēnei. Again, just allow your natural rhythm of movement. Don't lock anything in, just allow its natural rhythm. Don't isolate anything. Just allow fluidity. Also creating just that kinesthetic awareness. Feeding the mind. Left and right. Movement through the tinana. 3 more. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Kapea, level 2. Pivot off the foot. Drive up, out. Over the shoulder. Mahi pēnei. Keep that fluid. Stun the tinana, moving the opposite direction. Driving the rākau up. Hands are facing up. Pivot off that opposite foot. The tinana well. Feel its temperature rising, warming the tinana. Toto flowing through your tinana. The energy shifting, awakening. 5, 3 more. Tahi. Ua. Toru. By this time you're wai. Down to the squat. Awesome. Push out through the wai. All good through our digestive system also. And through the hope. Push the rākau up. Go through your wai as much as you can. Remember, just to your ability. If it's just a slight drop in your height, tie under. 5, 3 more. Tahi. Ua. Toru. So, back to level 1. Destroying the rākau up. Right, just the eye level. Just do 4 more of these. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Whā. Beautiful. Upright, bring our rākau. Mahi pēnei. This one, light on the feet, full extension forward. Draw the rākau back. Keep the upoko looking straight ahead. Light on the feet. Feel as you step, as you swap your feet. But feel how far you're stepping back. 5, 3 more, and then we're going to drive up through our waiwai. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Start dropping through the waiwai. Keep the back straight. Mahi pēnei. Your rhythm of breath. Feel your aki. Fire within you. Drawing energy. Releasing energy. Your breath moving. 5, 3 more. Tahi. What? Last one. Toru. Back up to Mahi pēnei. Right on the feet. 5 more of these. Tahi. Ua. Toru. Whā. Iwa. But this time, just take the waiwai out. You got a rākau in. Up. Mahi pēnei. But different with this little rākau. I'm just using and make use of where I am, what I have around me, all the things I can still use to create balance. Feel the wind of your rākau, move around your tinana. Remember this time, clearing your space. Energetic field with your rākau. Allow that to be sweet. Energetic field. Here, like I was saying, if you have space or place, karakia, nice ways to end our days and start our days, Whānau, and start our days. By 3 more, kahi, ua, toru, sampai tamaki moa, mahi pēnei, kapa allow the rākau to sweep the front and the back. So really good for just keeping us on point with all our movement, our timing, our balance. You know, there's so much happening than just turning the rākau, you know, and just movement. It's all a holistic approach, so creating holistic wellness for ourselves, holistic aroha. Facing all. Right, 3 more. Tahi. Rua. Toru. Awesome, beautiful. Ia rākau back to centre. Into whakatā. Up onto our ringa, palms down, draw into the paw, remember our breath. Just working the diaphragm. Aki waho. Hiroto. Iwaho. A little bit more forceful. Hiroto. Like the poku. Feel the chest. Feel the breath. 3 more. Feel the diaphragm. Feel the poho. Feel your breath. Right, we got rākau, whakatā. Dropping down. Allow the stretch through the back. It's coming down as far as you can, as far to where you feel the stretch. Go through your arms, through your shoulders into your back. Down through your hope and your back of your wawa. Right, hold this space, allow the stretch. Allow your breath come into natural rhythm of breathing. Right, with the 10 counts. Tahi, ua, toru, wha, ima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, tekau. Beautiful. Awesome. Beautiful whānau. Bring our rākau back up. Left palm facing down, right palm facing up. Eyes closed, just relax your tinana. Feel your iki ranga, your vibration. Feel your iarere, your frequency. Where do you sit? What are we broadcasting? What are we walking into? Where do we sit? Our center. Eyes closed. Tuki nui te tuki roa, te tuki nāti tēnei, tuki ko te tuki nā ronga ue te mana. Ka inga tāne ka tākoto kei raro kei ngā manu I rogi raro tāwhaki te tuki nei. Ka ko te tuki te waiki ka tapu kānoa tēnā te hau o tū, te hau o tāwhiri mātia. Wārea ki runga wārea ki raro tākoto. Turu whakamoa ki a tīna tī. Haumi e hui e tāi ki e. Ai o ki te whenua, ai o ki te rangi, ai o ki te tāiao, tihei mauri ora. Awesome, beautiful whānau. Thank you for coming in this morning. Just sharing a bit of kōrero as we move through our journeys. Lovely setting behind us, as you can see. Ahi, our ahi kā, holding our home fire. Beautiful to see everybody. Kia pai tō rā, we will see everyone on Wednesday. See what we have tuned for them. We will come in from a different space, but different place. But just nice to share our kōrero and our vibe. Ka pai. Kia pai tō rā whānau.